I got it now.
You got it?
Yep. This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is May 17th, 2022. We're performing a video sewer inspection through the 3-inch ABS plastic mainline sewer cleanout. We're located at 103 Sirius Circle, Sirius Circle, Thousand Oaks, California. This is the front of the house, leading out toward the street. And this is our 3-inch ABS plastic mainline sewer cleanout that we will be running through. And we're going to set our camera right at the opening and zero out our camera monitor, get a good accurate reading. And now we're going to begin running through our cleanout. So we are in ABS plastic piping. That's what it appears. Running out toward the street. Have a little bit of buildup in the piping. And we kind of went dark. We're probably in a lot of buildup right here. We're going to end up having to run some water for a moment and flush this line out real well, and maybe get all the way out to the city sewer and pull back from there. This line may run a little bit flat, so we're going to get some buildup. So we're going to pause for a moment. We're going to continue to push out. We do have water running into the system, but we don't see any water yet. Kind of hard because we've got so much debris. Slow down. Now we have water running now, so we're going to continue to push out all the way. We are at ABS plastic piping. Going to continue to run out and try to push all the way out to the city sewer, and then we'll view everything on the way back. Pull back, pull back. Come on back a little, right there, go in, a little tiny bit. Go, more. Right there. Let's locate. We're going to pause and locate this area. We located this area at approximately 1 foot 7 inches deep underneath a stepping stone that is by the left entrance gate, right at the left front corner of the house. And that's probably a buried mainline clean out under that stepping stone. So we're going to continue to push out. We're going to continue to push out. We're going to attempt to get out all the way to the city sewer. Making a turn, another turn. Kind of tough because we've got a lot of turns. Becoming very difficult to get through all the turns. What we're going to do is, we're having a very difficult time trying to push through this area. So we're going to just pull back a little ways, and we're going to locate that area, that stepping stone area where we saw the clean out. There may be one buried right under the stepping stone, so we're just going to relocate, try and move that stone if we can. See if we can run through a clean out if there is one that was brought up to grade level. Continue to pull back. I believe we were at about 52 feet. We're at 60. Made another turn. Gonna slow down. Push out. Push out. Slow. Low. Slow. Right there. Okay, we're at 57 feet. We're gonna pause for a moment. Get her to shut the water off. Okay, we located this mainline clean out, buried approximately 1 foot 7 inches deep, but it was just below the stepping stone, a concrete stepping stone on the left-hand corner of the house. We're going to put the stepping stone back, and we're going to mark the area on top of the stepping stone with a red crayon. So we're going to begin pulling back, and we'll take a look at this section of the line. It is ABS plastic pipe and fittings. So far we appear to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. Joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Should have some long lengths of ABS plastic. We had too many turns and made it difficult to push out past here. So we located that clean out, and now we're going to relocate and run through there. There's another joint, another coupling, appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. Pulling back toward our 3-inch ABS plastic clean out that is on the right-hand side of the house adjacent to the garage. And now there's a little bit of debris in this line, more than likely because it's running a little bit flat. Maybe not as much water going through this side of the house. So debris will build up if you don't get a large amount of water. I believe maybe the kitchen side possibly. And this line could be flushed out fairly easily. Pulling back, coming back to our clean out, up and out of our clean out. And we're going to relocate our camera to the other side. I'll pause for a moment. Okay, we've relocated our camera to the 3-inch ABS plastic clean out that is on the left front corner of the house under the stepping stones. And it's over by the water main where it comes into the house on this left-hand corner. We're going to mark the stepping stone with a red crayon. CO, clean out. So we're going to begin running through. We're going to zero out our camera monitor again. Okay, we're zeroed out. We're going to begin running through and attempt to get out to the city sewer. And now we're pushing through. We're pushing out toward the street. Making a couple turns, a couple more turns, and a couple more turns. Got a lot of turns in this line, make it somewhat difficult to try and get through. Now we transition to vitreous clay. Appears that we have a pretty large offset right here. I don't know that we're going to be able to jump this area. We're going to try. And I believe we did. Okay, we're running out. We're going to try and run out all the way to the city sewer, and then we'll view it on the way back. May have just been the transition from ABS plastic to vitreous clay. Sometimes we'll get a little offset in the joints, but not terrible. Got some debris in the line. We're going to pause for a moment and run some water. Okay, we're going to continue to try and push out. As I said, we got quite a bit of debris. Just got to flush that through. Hopefully we can rinse off our camera lens and be able to see what's going on in the line. There we go, we got a good clean picture. Try and push out all the way to the city sewer, and then we'll shut the water down and pull back. Hopefully we don't get a lot of debris on the camera lens as we're pulling back, and we can see what's going on. Making a drop, and now we're in the city sewer. So we're going to shut our water off, and we're going to pause for a moment and let the water subside. Okay, we're going to pull back to the edge of the city sewer, and then we're going to begin pulling back. We're just going to pull back to the edge of the city sewer. You can see the city sewer is below us with all the water running, and we're dangling into the city sewer, and there's the connection, the saddle area to the city sewer, and we appear to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. We're going to begin pulling back. Next joint, go in a little bit. Let's take a look right there. May have a crack in that joint, possibly. It appears that we do, but it's very difficult to see. It could be just debris, but we're going to blow that up on our laptop and take a good look at it too. So we're going to continue to pull back now. Got quite a bit of buildup in the vitreous clay right here at the bottom of the piping. Should be coming up to another joint. There's another joint, appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. Another joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Another joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. That joint's got a little offset to it, but not major. I'm going to continue to pull back. Looks like a section of maybe ABS plastic, possibly. Does look like a section of ABS plastic piping, maybe replaced an area that was bad. I'm going to continue to pull back. Another little bit of an offset, not terrible. Same thing there. We get some offsets, minor offsets in vitreous clay are very common. As long as they aren't major offsets or breaks, then we're in good shape. Another little minor offset in that joint. Again, nothing terrible. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Pulling back. You're coming back to another joint.
There's the test tee.
Yeah. Looks like the test tee to the house right there. That's for testing the line when the line is installed, when it's new, so they can fill the line up and test it. I'm going to continue pulling back. Joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. Going in a little. Go in. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. A little bit of the neoprene band showing. Don't see any major issues. Now we got a fairly large offset. We're going to pull back just a little bit and take a better look. It's not terrible. Just holding a little tiny bit of water. it looked to be larger than what it is when you pull back a little bit. So we're still in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. Pulling back toward our clean out. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. A little offset, but not anything major. Continuing to pull back. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Back a little bit, go back in. I can see it. That joint's got a little bit of an offset to it. It's ABS plastic to vitreous clay transition, but not terrible. Don't see any major breaks or root intrusions or anything else in it. Pulling back, and we're in ABS plastic piping and fittings now. And we're making some turns and coming back toward our clean out. More ABS plastic joints. And we're pulling up and out of our mainline sewer clean out. The sewer appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. We do have some minor offsets. In time they can shift further, but they may have been this way for a long time. Difficult to tell. But that will conclude our video sewer inspection.